Hi guys, it's Lisa Murphy, and today for Saturday morning porch time story time, I have Corduroy, and I bet a lot of you already know this story. Also, it just started storming here, so you might actually hear some thunder behind me. This book is by Dawn Freeman, Corduroy, and there's something really kind of fun about this book that we'll get to in the end. And if you already know the story, you probably know what it is. And if you don't know the story, you'll see it in a few minutes. Corduroy is a bear who once lived in the toy department of a very, very big store. Day after day, he waited with all the other animals and dolls for somebody to come along and take him home. The store was always filled with shoppers buying all sorts of things, but no one ever seemed to want a small bear in green overalls. Then, one morning, a little girl stopped and looked straight into Corduroy's bright eyes. "Oh, Mommy," she said, "look, there's the very bear that I've always wanted." "Not today, dear," said Mama. "I have spent way too much money already. Besides, he doesn't look new. He's lost the button to one of his shoulder straps." Corduroy watched them sadly as they walked away. "I didn't know I'd lost a button," said Corduroy. "Tonight I'll go see if I can find it." So late that night, after the store had all been locked up and all the lights were out, he climbed carefully down from his shelf and he started searching for his button. He was looking to see, where might I have lost it? He went up the escalator. He felt the floor moving. He didn't know what it was. Quite by accident, he stepped on that escalator, and up, 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 up he went. "Could this be a mountain?" he said. "I think I've always wanted to climb a mountain." He stepped off the escalator as it reached the next floor, and there before his eyes was a most amazing sight. Tables and chairs and lamps and sofas and beds, rows and rows of beds. "This must be a palace," he said. "I guess I've always wanted to live in a palace." He wandered around admiring all of the furniture. "This must be a bed," he said. "I've always wanted to sleep in a bed." And up he crawled on the large, thick mattress. All at once he saw something small and round. "Why, here's my button," he said, and he tried to pick it up, but just like all the other buttons on the mattress, it was tied down tight. You see him pulling. He yanked and he pulled and he pulled and he yanked and he pulled with both paws until pop! Off came the button, and off the mattress Corduroy toppled. Bang! Into a tall floor lamp. Over the lamp fell with a crash. Corduroy didn't know it, but there was somebody else awake in the store. The night watchman was going on his rounds on the floor above when he heard the crash, and he came running down the escalator. "Now, who in the world did that?" he exclaimed. "Somebody must be hiding around here." He flashed his light under and over the sofas and under the beds until he came to the biggest bed of all. And there he saw two fuzzy brown ears sticking up from under the covers. "Hello," he said. "How did you get upstairs?" The watchman tucked Corduroy under his arm and carried him down the escalator. And he set him on the shelf in the toy department with the other animals and dolls. Corduroy was just waking up for the first customers to come in the store, and there, looking at him with a wide, warm smile, was the same little girl he saw the day before. "I'm Lisa," she said. Ah. Sometimes kids thought that was me. "Are you in the book?" "Yes," I would say. "I am in the book." "You bought Corduroy?" "Why, yes, I did. We have the same name." "I'm Lisa," she said, "and you're going to be my very, very own bear. Last night I counted what I'd saved in my piggy bank, and my mama said that I could bring you home." "Shall I put him in a box for you?" said the saleslady. "Oh, no, thank you," Lisa answered, and she carried Corduroy home in her arms. She ran all the way up 4 flights of stairs into her family's apartment and straight into her very own room. Corduroy blinked. There was a chair and a chest of drawers, and alongside a girl-sized bed stood a little bed just the right size for him. That's the thunder. The room was small, nothing like the enormous palace in the department store. "This must be home," he said. "I know I've always wanted a home." Lisa sat down with Corduroy on her lap and began to sew a button on his overalls. "I like you the way you are," she said, "but you'll be much more comfortable with your shoulder strap fastened." "You must be a friend," said Corduroy. "I've always wanted a friend." "Me too," said Lisa, and she gave him a very big hug. The end. That book is Corduroy. And I'm Lisa Murphy, and I will be back later to read you some more Porch Time story time. I hope you have a really good Saturday. Bye.